Annette Nally's trouble started at the age of 11 when her father died. She was in primary 5. The pain of these years is etched in her memory. She got pregnant with her first child at the age of 13. She never completed primary school.
I had nothing to do. I had no help. I ran away from home.
She was alone during and after the pregnancy. The father of the child wanted nothing to do with the situation, and her mother was not well enough financially to help.
I had no money. And when my child felt sick, my mother told you, "You're the owner. Nakutumayo, go manye bizibu byo."
Because she had no means of sustaining herself, she fell into another trap. Now at just 18 years, she's got to look after 2 children as a single mother. 2 years ago, Annette got some reprieve. Members of the Youth and Adolescent Health Forum trained her to make these craft shoes to set her on the path of self-sustenance.
There were so many that were so down, like they had nothing to help them. Yes, they would get a few from friends and family, but then when we came up, she's among the 4 girls that we picked up, that we felt they really needed to come up and do something on their own.
And even my mother got an accident. I buy medicine from this. When I sell.
Out of the 35 million people in Uganda, 20 million are children. And of those, over 10 million are girls. Over 2.5 are teenage girls aged between 13 to 19. Nearly 3 million women were married by the age of 18. While 900,000 were married by the age of 15. 700,000 teenage girls are either pregnant or have a child. These statistics are even more frustrating when they reveal that HIV/AIDS is highest among adolescents.
The issue had become an issue of attention for not just the Ministry of Gender and not just UNICEF. It had become a global issue, and it had become an issue that is affecting people.
UNICEF and the Ministry of Gender and Social Development have come up with a national strategic plan
so that we could achieve the end goal, which was around ending child marriage and teenage pregnancy. If everybody just woke up and did whatever they liked, and in any fashion, there was bound to be duplication of resources, duplication of activities. And so you'd find a lot of resources concentrated in one focus area, probably in one geographical area, and without a proper guidance.
At 59%, the north is most affected. The western region is the second most affected with 58%. The east and east central stand at 52%. The central region stands at 41%, while the southwest is at 37%. Kampala is at 2%.
In each of these regions, they were able to have in their input. And they were actually happy with this because they had felt that it was a problem that we were not focusing on, we are not addressing, that needed a lot of intervention.
The hope is that if the strategy is well implemented and child marriage reduced or eliminated, Uganda could achieve its vision 2040, 5 years earlier. Irene Namyalo, NTV.